Now we come to the most important part, which is uploading and promoting our videos. When it comes to uploading the video, it's a pretty simple process. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to open the video file. I think it was in downloads. Yep. So this was our example video. Now, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go to YouTube. On the top right corner, there'll be a create button. It'll be a camera with a plus sign inside it, and click upload video. Now I can either drag and drop the video, or I can select files, find the video example, and click open. Now it's going to ask me for a video. Now it's going to ask me for a title. This will be test video. So just for practice, it's a good idea to make a video yourself or a sample video and upload it. You can always delete the video later by going into your settings. So for the title, we'll write test video brackets earth spinning. This is a test. And now I'm going to go through all these settings. So when making a video, you have your title and your description. Now in this description, you'll notice I rewrite my title, and I also explain what Minecraft is. You might be asking, what's the point of explaining what Minecraft is? Everyone knows what Minecraft is. There's two benefits. So this video is about how to set up a Minecraft server for free. And what's important here is that your description should have a lot of keywords, because when someone searches for a video, the amount of times you have mentioned, let's say I'm looking for birthday cake recipe. If in the title or the description the word birthday cake recipe isn't mentioned, then the video won't come up. That's why you want to make sure that birthday cake recipe is mentioned a bunch of times in your videos, if your video is about birthday cake recipes. Now, when uploading a video, you want to make sure your title mentions what you're talking about, because your title is what they're going to see first. And on top of your title, they're also going to see your thumbnail. So we'll first talk about the title. Title should be, if you can, try and make it a little bit more lengthier than 4 words, unless it's some sort of meme. Otherwise, you want to make it a little bit longer. In your description, when you're writing it, make sure you have a little keywords. Keywords is what is going to give you, is what is going to boost your video. Your comment section, what your description says, and what your title says is what YouTube's going to be looking through to determine if your video is relevant or not. To make your video more and more relevant, or to make your video jump up whenever you can in the search algorithm, what you want to do is that sometimes when you're making a video and you're trying to think of ideas that's going to give you views, think of something that's trendy. If there's something that's very popular that people are searching constantly, if you make a video about it, people will more likely see your video when they're searching for other videos as well. What's also very important is your thumbnail. You want a thumbnail that'll hook people in or make them interested immediately. Such as this. When someone says, I built off camera, obviously this is meant to be a meme. And these are all examples. So making your own custom thumbnail is very good. If you make your own custom thumbnail, Google will more likely recommend your videos straight away, just by default. That's why it's a good idea to make your own thumbnail as well. So sometimes you can make playlists. Otherwise, this is important. When you're making a channel, it's very important to decide who your channel's for. If your channel is for kids, then realize you probably won't have a comment section, and you can't say any swear words, or else your channel is probably going to get banned or striked. That's the issue with making, because there's a lot of laws associated around online content for children. That's why sometimes, even with my videos, I say it's not made for kids, because I also want to interact with adults as well. I don't want to be restricted to children, because anything that, if you say yes, it's made for kids, straight away your video is going to be restricted only to children. If adults view it, they can't comment, you can't interact with your audience. That's why I usually say no, it's not made for kids, because usually you'd want teenagers seeing all your stuff, and then you want to click show more. Then paid promotion, if you have any sponsorships or endorsements, mention that. After that, tags. Tags is very important. If I were to say test is a tag, earth is a tag, earth spinning, these are all just tags. Once again, similar to your description, it's all for the search bar algorithm, just to figure out if your video is relevant. This doesn't matter to you. Unless it's in a different language and you want to mention it, this doesn't matter to you. Probably mention this English, obviously. Recording date doesn't really matter. Video location doesn't matter. Licenses, These usually matter if you're doing something specific, but don't worry about it for now. Short sampling. Yeah, obviously I want people to just use short parts of video, I don't mind. Add your video to a category so that viewers can find it. Oh yeah, this is important. Making your videos part of a category. This way it'll be under a certain subject, especially when it comes to having a specific target audience. If it's not under a category, then likely you'll have some sort of, what's it called? You'll have unwanted audience, number one. Number two is that if your video is so general that it doesn't have a target audience, then YouTube will just think it's a general video on the internet. And when someone searches up something specific that's relevant to your video, they likely won't get your video because your video wasn't specified to be for them. Here's the thing, mine's just a test, so for now I'm just going to say education. Some people allow all comments, but you should have it so that you hold potentially inappropriate comments for review. This is only because some people, you have trolls on the internet sometimes here and there. Next. Add subtitles. You can add subtitles. The issue is that you have to either upload a file and manually add them. Oh, okay, AutoSync is just Google putting it together for you. So if you have a transcript, or if you had a speech, you had it in a document, you can just post the whole transcript and Google will do the captions for you. It's pretty useful, but I'm not going to use it. So this is important. Add an end screen. We're going to add one just to give an example. But at the very end of your video, you want an end screen. This video doesn't really have a good outro. That's why you'll struggle with putting an end screen. But what I'm going to do for now is that I'll put these at the bottom here. Because in an end screen, people get the option to subscribe, and they'll also see your next best video for them. So if you have a comedy channel, then it's a really good idea because obviously they'll see another video that they can watch, and then that's going to give you more watch time, and that's going to work out better for you. Visibility, you want it to be public. Unlisted videos are usually used if you want to keep something, I don't know, not private, but if you just want to share a link around. And then private obviously is just so that you can watch video. And now our video's up. Important things to note when making a video, make sure you don't get copyrighted. If someone makes something and you put it in your video and they published it on the internet, it's theirs, not yours. So when you put it into your video, they can most likely copyright your video and strike your channel as well. So just be careful when doing that. Other ways that you can actually promote your video is, first of all, that putting your video inside comment sections can help you get views because other people will click on your video. Another idea is to also share it around to any friends or maybe discussion groups. If you're talking about something, let's say hypothetically, you are talking about Minecraft, then if you post it on a Minecraft discussion forum, then you're likely to get views and also feedback from other people as well. These are ways you can actually promote your video as well. That's about it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you have anything or any questions, you can just ask them in the comment section. Goodbye.